further on in the buzz.
That is why they part our things. And them searching and searching. Like what just on the clip them.
What we gonna do right here is go back. Way back into time.
Sky, are you? All the respect them eyes so full. Like a flag. Hear me now. So bout it. Dig it well.
Entertainment buzz are the real thing, man. Sight.
And now, our feature presentation.
Good night, rather, and welcome to the EBUZZ. I'm Kashima Francis.
And I'm Shamara Preston.
Hey, Sham.
Hey, Kish, what's up?
Well, I am good. When I say big up to the entire EBUZZ team, big up to Peter Broadbach, keeping us connected via our social media platforms.
And Sandrika Masters, or producer tonight.
And big up to DJ Kamar in the building.
And DJ Lollipop is our technical operator.
So why you say Lollipop name like that, Sham?
So, him know why. DJ Lollipop.
Hello. All right, we won't get into that. But of course, you know, we buzzing right now. Want to say remember to follow us on our social media pages. On Instagram, it's IRIFM_JA. Twitter, it's IRI_FM. And Facebook, it's simply IRIFM. So make sure you're liking the pages, liking the posts, and commenting and sharing. Share EBUZZ right now. We are live. Sham, we have an exciting show planned as usual.
Yes, it's actually International Resignation Day here in Jamaica, you know.
Hello. Talk about festive.
Very.
Today is
very,
very festive. We're going to be touching on all the areas. As a matter of fact, that is our point of discussion.
Yeah.
But let us jump right into the new measurements. The Prime Minister Andrew Holness has discontinued the weekly no movement days on Mondays and Tuesdays and relaxed the curfew measures by 1 hour. So effective Saturday, September 18 until the morning of September 29, the curfew will begin at 8 p.m. nightly to 5 a.m. the following morning on Mondays to Fridays. On Saturdays, the curfew will begin at 6 p.m. and continue into a no movement day on Sunday until 5 a.m. on Monday. And National Heroes Day
is a lockdown.
Is a lockdown, no movement.
Expected, as was expected. But Kish, do you think the 1 hour makes a difference?
Look here, what I think is all it took was just some mishap to take place. All of this blow up, and here it is, the no movement days. Apparently that was just so essential, so crucial to containing the spread of COVID has been lifted. All because some bangarang took place.
I like that word, bangarang.
No, but I mean, for want of a better term, that happened, and all of a sudden, measures that were in place that people thought were absolutely necessary, were crucial as it relates to containing the spread of COVID-19, are now null and void.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not one bangarang, it's 2 bangarangs this week, because we had the cruise ship in Ochi and then the whole heap of resignations. So 2 bangarangs this week.
That we know of.
Yes.
We're not sure what else is brewing. I mean, you know, we're chuckling and smirking about it, but it is a serious situation. We're going to be delving into the details of that in a little bit. But what else is in the hot scoop, Sham?
Well, we definitely will be talking about, you know, the resignation. Dancehall DJ Spice, you know, last week we did touch on that saga. Now we are hearing that the attorney for Chugit actually asked for an apology and a refund of monies paid to Spice. Spice, in response, said, listen, me not pay on nothing.
Hello.
In a true Spice fashion, I ain't paying. So, Peter Champagne actually spoke with our producer, Sandrika Masters, and he's saying, you know, the matter will likely head to court. So, I think we're in for a long ride. We will definitely see this playing out on social media for a while.
And good for Spice for standing up for herself, because initially, like I said last week, and my stance has not changed. They were the ones who first introduced a lawsuit. They were the ones who blasted on their platform what had happened, and following her going live on Instagram and calling them out for breaching their contractual agreements. Then they came back and put out tons of information, and again also talked about mediating, wanted to resolve it amid the fact amid dragging her across social media platforms and not even taking into consideration what that is doing to her career.
Yeah,
they can only think about their brand, but it goes twofold. So Spice is now standing up for herself, and like you said, let us see how it plays out.
Yeah, and it's commendable. I mean, I think it could have ended last week, They wanted a meeting, whether she agreed or not. Just let it go. Don't come this week, saying to her, listen, or through their attorney saying to her, we need an apology. I mean, it never had to get here.
What happens now is that the person who backs down, based on how both parties came out hot and heavy, the person who backs down now will seem to be the loser. Nobody wants to lose out, so they are going to take it before the court. So let us see how it plays out. Both are saying to us that we have our bill and receipts. We have more than enough documentation and information to show that we operated in the right way. So let us see.
As Ismail lean on Spice's side, though, her receipts seem more credible.
More credible to me, and the fact that they took the first action. They made their page private. They turned off their comments.
Why?
Like these are little things that you cannot overlook. Overlook or allow to slide by the wayside. You have to really look at it. Like, if you are so confident in what you're saying, why not leave your page open? Why not allow the comments to flow in? Because
unless you know what you know. Hide.
Court you want, court you get. Sue for Sue, Spice voice. Let's see how it plays out. Now, in other news, we understand that recording artist Samantha J was rushed to a Los Angeles hospital by her boyfriend on Sunday after she was attacked by her pet dog.
Can you imagine?
That is crazy. I was having like tons of conversations, this weekend about a pet, and I am a dog lover. I love dogs. I had 2 dogs that, stayed inside with me, Ginger and Kenya, that I no longer have. But I can just imagine how she's feeling now, and especially since she has a young child as well,
Yeah, I mean, that is something. I can, as you said, imagine, how she's feeling when she gets out of the hospital and she has to go home. What will that be like? Because she's going to be fearful.
Look, it's the worst betrayal, I think, to be attacked by your pet dog. In that kind of way, for her to be rushed to the hospital. So you can just imagine the severity of that situation. So we're really wishing her a speedy recovery.
Definitely.
And we know that dog, they probably want that dog, not probably, but they want that dog out.
Yeah, especially considering she has a young child in the home as well. The dog would have to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so let us jump into the discussion now, Sham. So, of course, Jamaica's Agriculture Minister Floyd Green has resigned following the surfacing of a video of him at a gathering that reportedly occurred during a no movement day. In the video, which was posted on social media on Tuesday, Green, along with Jamaica Labour Party councillor for the Mona division in the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, Andrew Bellamy, were seen celebrating and toasting alcohol. Now, Floyd Green, what do you think, Sham, as it relates to Floyd Green, what do you think would have been acceptable? I know we have both been following the conversations across social media platforms.
Yeah.
Some persons are split in the middle, but what do you think?
Social media users are saying, Floyd was a good minister. So the punishment did not really fit the crime. He could have been given another punishment, something a little bit lighter. You know, maybe he could have been asked to apologize based on his work ethics, based on who he is. We're also seeing where his assistant, she resigned because, you know, it was her party. And she's saying, you know what? Floyd is a good man. He's a good minister. And because of my actions, he lost his job. So social media, as you said, though, are really split down the middle. Some people say, listen, we want him out. It is about time somebody is held accountable. I saw one comment where, you know, somebody said, we've seen ministers do worse, and they've gotten a less severe punishment. One person highlighted a minister who did something, and he's now sitting in the Prime Minister's office. He has a portfolio in the Prime Minister's office. So they were saying this is actually a promotion, you know, rather than a punishment.
In truth, I believe what would have been truly acceptable, though, I mean, yes, he's a political lightweight, which made it perhaps way easier for the Prime Minister to make a decision and to basically strengthen what you would have alluded to. You have other political heavyweights who have done worse and no action has been taken. But the truth is, Jamaican citizens have been arrested for what Floyd and his friends did. Citizens have been violated, recorded, and ridiculed on social media for doing the same. We have seen instances where citizens have also been dragged before the courts. They have been charged or face lockup.
Yeah. Well,
so I disagree wholeheartedly with persons who believe that, you know, he should be allowed to be off the hook, or an apology can suffice, because is one yardstick measuring all of us. And it is only unfortunate that Mr. Green, as a political lightweight, would have to get the brunt of it because
he's a political lightweight. Yeah, I saw a comment actually, you know, someone was saying Floyd was told to resign because he's a lightweight, as you said. Somebody also noted that he was not poking fun at Jamaicans. He was not toasting no movement because he's poking fun at Jamaicans, but he's a young guy. He was just having fun. He was just out enjoying himself. And somebody also pointed out to, you know, several inner city communities in Jamaica. They have parties on a daily basis, a weekly basis. We see on social media some of the water war. I think it was last weekend where we saw a party allegedly being held in Linstead. That was.
But in truth, also, Sham, even with the water wars that you see happening in sections of the inner city, if the law enforcement officials should drive past and they see somebody out there, they are going to nab them. They must go up in the truck just the same.
Yeah.
It can't be a situation where, oh, you're a young guy, it is your first offense, so, you know, they're going to talk it out. No, so.
Well,
this is what needed to have happened. It is only unfortunate, like I said, that so much strength is going towards a political lightweight, and we're not seeing the same kind of energy as it relates to political heavyweights that have done worse, like you put it. As somebody shared on Twitter said, the OUR giving JPS the go-ahead to raise electricity bill in these times should have the Prime Minister more upset than Floyd Green and hope that this is something that the PM would address. Could not agree with that comment more. So let us see what happens. He needs to have the same energy. Another person on Twitter said, let us now see the Prime Minister have a conversation with himself and holds himself accountable. Let us see what happens. But I guess that will never happen.
That is true. We are seeing now also, Kish, where the Prime Minister, you know, is literally turning everything over to the JCF. So they will be investigating this party that Mr. Green attended. They'll be looking deep into it. So one of the things we should note is we will see what comes out at the end of that. The Prime Minister also said, he's going to see where Mr. Green's qualifications best suit within the cabinet. So I think while he may have resigned, we may see him popping up somewhere else. And to add to that, Minister Audley-Shaw
has stepped in. But what is he 100%? Is he well and fit and ready to do the job?
That's why I chuckled, because I don't know. I am certain that someone else could have gotten the position. We heard that he was ill, and I haven't seen him I haven't seen him out for a minute. So it was surprising to just see him. He was actually in Parliament today. I saw where Mr. Green acknowledged his presence in Parliament, but we haven't seen him for a while.
Like I mentioned, Sham, the Prime Minister just needs to have the same energy when he's dealing with other serious matters. Yeah. Like we have seen where if somebody on the street should make a negative comment about the Prime Minister, that person will be found in the snap of a finger and action will be taken. However, in the same breath, criminals are always running away in nearby bushes and they can't seem to find them. So, it makes you truly wonder about the effectiveness.
Yes,
it makes you wonder. No, on a serious note, it truly makes you wonder.
True. Kish, the biggest thing for me today is just Minister Shaw. I don't know how him end up there, so I don't know. I don't know. Somebody else must in a parliament that could have gotten that position. Somebody else. Anybody else.
And the people again are talking, they're complaining. Cruise ship docked in Ochireus. I know that is your route, so it is a space that you would have driven past to and from on your way to work, Sham. I know the Jamaican people are feeling slighted, and especially a lot of persons saying on a no movement day, you have a cruise ship docking Ochireus. Persons who usually benefit from the tourism sector in the parish were actually
left
barred from entering.
Yeah, I produced the wake up call on Tuesday, and we actually had the president on the program, and she was saying, they weren't even given an opportunity. They weren't given an opportunity. They actually went out, they opened their shops, and nothing, happened for them. So it really, I don't know. I really don't know if it makes sense. On top of that, it was a no movement day. You have Jamaicans locked inside and you have tourists walking about. I saw a video with one lady saying, it's not the same because she's here and she really
it was her fourth time.
Yeah, she can't experience Jamaica because one of the reasons why she came to Jamaica was for the Jamaicans. And what's the sense coming here if me I go come and say the streets are empty, the shops are closed, and me go to the attractions, I don't see anybody else. I'm only there with the same persons that I've been on cruise with for how many days. What kind of enjoyment you get out of that? So I don't know.
Big up to Omar Lyle, who says he disagrees with us. Omar, it is okay to disagree. You are entitled to your opinion. Unlike other bodies that rule and regulate, we believe in freedom of speech. So you're okay to express your opinion and feel how you feel. Why don't you, instead of saying you don't agree, share your opinion so we can read your take on what we're commenting on? Hello. But it's all good.
Yes, Kish, another thing with the cruise ship, we have our resident comedian here. So Lollipop shared some old pictures of when a cruise ship came to Jamaica a couple years ago, and those pictures went viral, and everyone thought they were pictures of the actual pier in Ochi. And can I tell you, every social media page had Lollipop's pictures. One person just see it and everybody run with it.
Wow.
So Lollipop became an instant star. Lollipop even shared a picture of him at Duns River Falls, enjoying a day there, speaking with some tourists. And then I saw one person saying, "Oh, lollipop get for Gardens River and them can't go."
He's a tourist.
Yeah. Well, lollipop
He is a
was
tourist.
twanging.
And that is also something that persons, like across social media platforms basically injected. They were saying, why can't they too? Like the lady said in the video, the tourist, why can't Jamaicans just wear their mask and, come out just the same? And she made mention of, being in the States, people are able to move around by wearing their mask and that kind of thing.
But Kish,
But
you
anyway.
think Jamaicans are going to wear their masks though?
Jamaicans in general, some Jamaicans, they are very hard to deal with because ultimately they're going to do what they want to do. And that is not speaking for every Jamaican, because if you look around you and you look through Ocherius or in spaces in Kingston and right across the island, you're going to see where persons are observing the protocols. You're going to see where persons are wearing their mask. Is it then that the majority not wearing their mask?
I don't think the majority is wearing the mask. I don't think the
And
majority.
it is something that we also have to address.
Yeah.
The indiscipline that some of our people have. And these are the same set of people who believe that
The place to free up.
the place to free up.
Yeah, one thing that we noted is that on the free up days, the days that you're allowed to move, I don't know if it's the desperation because they were on lockdown for 3 consecutive days, or if it is that they're in a haste to get things, but you find that there's always a crowd. And once there's a crowd, no amount of social distancing is being maintained. Everybody just do them thing.
And that is why people argue, Sham, about the 3 lockdown days, because persons are talking about the effectiveness of it. Once the place opens and there is a mad rush to get things, once Saturday comes around, that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday was what it is going to be. So people just try to, by any means, get what they want.
I don't even think the Sunday lockdown makes sense because people really not going anywhere on a Sunday.
They're going to be home anyway. But like I said, bangarang happened over a 2-day period, so you just have to do something drastic, and that's that. So can we go to our social media highs and lows? We have chatted so much. So
I know, right?
Here is Tristan Wilson and Shanice Williams with your social media highs and lows.
I'm Tris.
And I'm Shanice. So, the highs for this week. The Met Gala, which took place on Monday. Now, the Met Gala is also called the Met Ball. It's an event where lots of celebrities show off their fabulous and flamboyant fashion with outrageous outfits and sometimes unusual designs. Now, it's an annual fundraising gala for the benefit of the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute in New York City. The gala is widely regarded as one of the most prominent and most exclusive social events in the world. It is also one of the biggest fundraising nights in New York. It's basically a fashion version of the Oscars, as designers, models, musicians, and Hollywood actors all come together on the red carpet. Now, this year's theme, In America, a Lexicon of Fashion, is a 2-part exhibition. The second part will open on May 5th, 2022, and will be called In America, an Anthology of Fashion. Now, one of the co-hosts who basically shocked us was pop star Billie Eilish. As opposed to her usual baggy clothes and gothic demeanor, she wore a beautiful gown and was looking really feminine. She was looking so much like Marilyn Monroe. Other persons who also turned our heads were Rihanna, A$AP Rocky, Kim Kardashian, Ciara, Iman, among other persons. And although Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Ariana Grande, Zendaya, Celine Dion, Madonna, and others were actually missing from last night's show, all in all, it was an interesting display of fashion.
Now for the lows for this week. Despite the no movement days that were put in place to contain the COVID-19 virus, visitors were allowed on Monday to just frolic on the island. The Carnival Sunrise cruise ship with 1,700 passengers docked on the Ocherius cruise ship pier on Monday at 8:30 a.m. Duns River Falls and Park, Green Grotto Caves, Mystic Mountains, just to name a few, were among the tourist attractions opened for the day. As expected, this had social media in an uproar, with several persons just arguing that the decision to open the attractions to tourists clearly is a double standard from the government. So Tourism Minister Ed Bartlett explained that the schedule for the cruise season had been agreed on with Carnival Cruise Line prior to the imposition of the no movement days. He further added that the cabinet made a decision to facilitate the cruise arrival on a no movement day to honor the agreement with Carnival Cruise Line. Senior advisor and strategist in the Ministry of Tourism, Delano Seavright, says that tourism workers definitely just need this economic lifeline. Jamaicans are restricted from moving on lockdown days with exemption to essential workers and persons visiting vaccination sites to get vaccinated. So here's the question. Is this really a double standard, or does the country really need the money?
So, from the Met Gala
to visitors just frolicking on no movement days, who do you think took social media this week?
Well, that's for another conversation. Check it before you click it, because once you hit send, you may be a social media high or low.
And that's your social media highs and lows. Catch us next Wednesday for What's Buzzing.
I'm Shanice.
And I'm Tris.
Bye!
All right. Thank you there, Shanice and Tris, for our social media highs and lows. All right. So it's 9 in the eye, Sham. So, it's time for a music artist feature. So every week right here on the EBUZZ, we create a platform for upcoming talent. And this week is no different. Our music artist this week is 450. We're not talking dollars. We're talking a person. Our music artist 450. Welcome to the EBUZZ.
Hi, good night. Welcome. Hi.
Can you hear us? I'm not sure if 450 can hear us.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right. So we're saying welcome.
Listen.
All right. Let's just kick it off. 450. How did you get the name 450? What's the story behind your name or the significance of it?
450 represents my date of birth, actually, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the 4 represent the 4th month in the year. Isn't it? The 5 will represent the 5th of April, and the 0 represent 2000. So that's how the name came about, really.
Wow.
All right, pretty neat.
Yeah. 450, as you started your journey into the entertainment industry, what was it like at first?
It was definitely rough, I would say. Isn't it? But I just hard work still. I mean, I've always been told I was talented, so I'm talented, so just was a matter of time before the right people came across there, and that's what happened. Eventually.
I know, like, getting your break even during a pandemic must have, its own negatives and positives. Can you share with us some of the advantages and disadvantages of breaking into the music industry in the midst of a pandemic?
I'm not sure if there's a good side. I can't think of a good side really because of pandemic. But isn't well, I guess the good side will be that they're inside, so we don't have to really go out, so I have more time for sitting and meds and strategize, and then something there, isn't it? So yeah, definitely that. It bad in the sense that enough shows would have been a get booked for. We can't get booked for them because of the lockdown. You get me? So that is a negative side, but still I put in the work regardless. I'm grateful.
Yeah. And talking about the pandemic, what is the greatest lesson you've learned, as an entertainer throughout this pandemic? What are you taking out of it?
No, what I just say, we don't really matter this. You have to just make the best out of any circumstance you're putting in. Isn't it? At the end of the day. Life's through enough things that you have to just make up your mind, say, that's how hard regardless. That's what I did, so yeah, enough can learn from that same way.
Earlier you spoke about, meeting the right people. Imperfections, one of your tracks that is being talked about by a lot of people, was produced by Javi, who also, did some work with Alkaline. How did that musical connection happen?
Yeah, Javi reached out to me at the early stage in my career, actually, Javi reached out to me at the time when I released my first ever song, you see me? So big ups to him, definitely. After hearing the song, I'm just telling him to link up really, and yeah, we'll link up and we'll just build a chemistry after that, you get me? And yeah, likewise with Talk of the Town, isn't it? Big of them same way. So big up to them also.
What
So
was
the
your
two
first ever song?
Binds of Fly, isn't it? That time song that one.
Go ahead, Sham.
Talk to us. Tell us about Imperfection. The lyrics. How did you come up with these lyrics?
Yeah, so the lyrics was based off of actual events that happened in my life. So that's what I was singing off of. Like a lot of my songs. So this was one of those songs that made me feel like more express myself or me I got you in the moment. Who them hear the rhythm and that was what the rhythm was saying for the panic.
Okay.
Like not a lot of persons are willing and ready to openly talk about their imperfections, and in the song, like it came across in a way where it resonates with people on a level because it was so believable. What made you feel so comfortable to share your imperfections in such a public way?
Because it was different. I know when the idea came into me, I was saying, yo, the thing that really pushed me for it because it was different. I don't hear anybody talking about their flaws. And then I'm that type of person, if I see something where enough people not really do, I'm gonna just do it because nobody not do it. So why not? You me? So yeah, but just say, yo, yeah, nobody not talk about them flaws, everybody else want to talk about other people's flaws and people do them. As if they not make mistakes too. So I just decide to say, hey, I talk about my flaws and that's something. And express how I feel.
No, you have undoubtedly gotten the attention of the masses. People are loving Imperfections. They are now knowing the name 450. They're seeing the man behind who is 450. What are some of your strategic plans moving forward now that you have the attention of the people?
You can't give it the formula.
Without giving away the formula 450.
What's the work? Yeah, and the others work. Work, put in work. You do that. They're good. Not for about nothing.
All right. What can fans look forward to? What is the next big hit?
Enough. We can't quite tell right now after, but definitely some things for the females. Some things people made spawn. There's definitely some things people made spawn. So yeah, man, you can look out for them in the short near future.
Do you have a management team or you're just handling your business on your own?
Yeah, man, I try and bust it. Talk at them straight. They manage for the career right now, and I'm gonna do it definitely.
Do you have any expectations from your management team? Like, where do you want to see yourself in 5 years? Do you have an outline? Because the entertainment industry is a business just like any other organization. How do you view it, and what are the plans that you have for yourself and expectations as it relates to your career?
Yeah, definitely it's about business, but also I would say that my team that I have is very family oriented, isn't it? We see each other as family, it's not all just about business. So when we work with the mindset, say, yo, I just love, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we go hard for each other, you get me, regardless. So yeah, my team is strong. I have nothing to worry about. Long term, 5 years from now, we're still the same team. We're not planning to switch up or change, honestly. I'm planning for us there with them same way. We'll just make the team work, take it on a higher level,
Yeah. Any collabs coming out soon? Anybody you want to work with?
No collabs in right now. Like to work with us, I just stay tuned for that also.
When I listen to Journey and Imperfections, I get that, it's almost like you're pretty poetic with how you put your lyrics forward. Talk to us about your creation process and the zone that you like to get into for your creative juices to flow how you want to create that magic.
Really I can't be explain it really. You get me? I mean, I'm just I envision when I want to sing about my meds, when I want to get off of my chest, I'm just do it. Honestly, I can't tell you how I'm do it, I just do it.
Do you write your lyrics down? You flow from the dome? You have to go in a corner by yourself. You have to be around your brethren them.
Depends on the vibe really, because if my damn hard and I'm flying rhythm, then normally I write down the lyrics. But if I'm in the studio, then I just lay it down same time. You get me? But most of the times is write it down on my phone. Still, you get me? Yeah.
Understood. So 450, how can fans reach you?
IG 450 Music. You get me? Can also follow up my YouTube page. 450 Viva also. You get me? Can contact management for the business. So ambassador? Yeah, so ambassador.
To repeat the number.
That's what number go. 883 8046.
883 8046.
Yes. So we know that Imperfections is the track that you're promoting at the moment. Is there anything else that we can look out for from 450?
The man only Imperfection of a song released like 2 days ago called Journey. That I go and put this in number 1 on YouTube. Like 300,000 views in the 3 day. Less than 3 days, so I go on good too. Yeah.
How instrumental are you in the creation process of your music videos?
Yeah, I write my own music, so definitely that. If I feel any input, I feel like I want to put an input in the beat or so, then yeah. But differently from that, just it depends on the vibe really. Yeah, and the rhythm right, but just write music and get it out though.
But like when you're the concept, the video concept for your music video, like you know.
Yeah, it depends. It depends also. For Imperfection video, for example, that was Javi's input, isn't it? That was his idea. I'll just get it done. So yeah.
All right. So 450 or DJ, you know, him have your thing line up. You want to introduce it?
Yeah, introduce his song. You might go DJ Lollipop will press play. How you go about do that?
DJ Lollipop right now, man.
Just
I'm a fan.
That's crazy.
Feel to go way up on a mountain. Wash my pain in a fountain. Without all my flaws, me still potent. These are the sad part of the process. We I'm far from perfect. Hurt people close to me when I deserve it. And that make me feel me so worthless. Life full of lessons, I'm still a learning. Yeah, my make enough mistake now well. Just last week, I touch my best friend, girl. Wish the hands of time could turn, and all the bad memories would burn. Yeah, Javi been a perfect my G. Yeah, for girl, where would I do anything for me? I'ma still find myself out the road I cheat. With a girl, where if I'm sick, wouldn't make my tea. Now I see what I mean. Messed up individual. Wish me could have talked to God, but me no spiritual. Get one leap of love, but feelings not reciprocal. Damn, inside the inside, it's just a visual. If you go way up on a mountain, wash out my pain, yeah, I'm forget. With all I'm flaws, me still broken. Beside the side, what are the process? We them on far from perfect. Don't for them on change, and I don't feel change. Life full of lessons, I'm still learning. Yeah, my haters, sometimes we don't fail, yeah. If I just to know how it time, know I go there how it plan. So right now me there on a journey. Give my heart to some people when I'm ready. I give my heart to a girl when I deserve it. And them still wanting up at me. My mother talk about me no era. She said save yourself because nobody not gonna save ya. So now I'm hunting for the fool like some craver. But see the hypocrites I talk about me no era. I better you live your life. No matter what you do, them I go criticize. Just start drive and them I say hype. And And when we did a walk for them, so we broke it. I bread and make up on no mind. We the pan and wave. Come here, come on her name. We the offering, cool carrot, I'm a chain. Still I come a dance, but I'm change. Every day, I'm a grave. Now we the pan and journey. Give my heart to some people when I'm worthy. I give my heart to a girl when I don't deserve it. And now she see me wanting up hurt me. Mama that I want me no hear. She said save yourself, what kind of body that can save ya? So now I'm on for the full like I'm a craver. I say the hypocrites are trouble me no hear. Never walk without.
All right, 450. Two solid tracks. There definitely. You know, people always say not all that glitter is gold. Know that you have more than a foot in the industry. Is there anything that you anything that come at you or shock you in a way where you didn't know that that's how it was?
Not really, you know. It's like we say, have a strong team and them guide me and people experience in the industry, so them not make no wrong move or I'm going to right to.
Is there anybody that you look up to musically, like any local musical influences that you look up to?
My parents still, Yeah. And then I grew up and said the music and then inspired me to really take it to the next level. So big up to them.
Your parents, they play an instrument, artist. Give us a little more.
My father was a writer. He wrote music, isn't he? He was a recording artist. My mother was a producer, isn't it? So,
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Saying great hands 450. Sure. Then that's what tell me from the start, man. But you know, you're pretty fortunate though, because you know a lot of entertainers, like sometimes you don't have that core support where your family supports your move into the music. But having both parents who understands the music, do you find that the support that you get is just awesome, extremely awesome?
Definitely, isn't it? Even they really meditate and I commend them because even at the age of like I was 21 before, isn't it? We get the break and things are rough, isn't it? Because now work, isn't it? And then things are say parents can see them son of the music, not really earn from it at all, isn't it? At that point in time, and still I support them instead of say, oh, go look at work or this not work for you or discourages them still supportive. So definitely must be up to them for that.
Yeah, awesome. And you still look like 21, but when you did 21.
Yeah, I'm still 21 actually, but there's early
okay. Yeah. No, absolutely. Like I totally get you, and you know you're pretty fortunate, and it's great that it's something that you already acknowledge and look into, and you know you believe in your dreams. You're pretty talented. You know the possibilities are endless,
and he has the support. He has a team. You know, his family and his management team. So kudos.
Yeah.
So does this mean that we can expect a 450 alkaline collab? Cause Javi had a link. Anything possible?
Nah, jinx it, no.
All right. And before you leave us 450, just remind our listeners, you know, how can we find you? Are you on social media platforms? What are your handles?
Yeah, man. I really mess with the Twitter part and then thing else. I mean, IG, you get me? IG at 450 music. That's what they're at now.
Okay.
All right, 450. Keep doing it. Keep the music flowing, and we're looking out for more great stuff.
All the best.
Much respect. Big up to me, see me.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so that's our music artist, 450. Stick and stay. See you on the flip side of this break when we come back. D'Angel.
Hey yo! It's Bounty Killer in the building, checking out
the #1 station.
Kaboom!
All right, welcome back. I know, Sham, we should definitely go to Fashion Forward. Yeah. I am feeling it. But is it true D'Angel's fashion? Have you seen her fashion since of late?
I know. I saw the picture that RFM posted of her today, and I'm like, OMG.
She is always looking fabulous, and she always a fashion. But right now, we're going to go to Fashion Forward with Shamara Preston and DJ Lollipop.
Catch him on side. Them a go no. Good them.
It's Fashion Forward, a weekly look into what's popping,
what's hot and what's not,
hip and trendy. It's the space for all things fashion. There is a ban on plastic bags locally, and as such, we have been using reusable shopping bags. No, as Jamaicans, we are very creative in everything we do, but fashion brand Balenciaga has one up on us with their Barb's East-West shopper bag.
What a name that the bag they have.
Well, let's get into it. This bag is a spin-off of our local striped, recycled rice, large-toed shopping bag. The Barb's large East-West shopper bag has been likened to plastic tote bags used at markets across the world. The popular Spanish brand put a huge twist on the bag and is selling the large version of the bag for a whopping US $2,090.
$2,090 for one shopping bag? One bag will make out a rice bag. Then how that look now?
Alright, so the bags we're used to are striped. Balenciaga, however, describes their shopper bag as blue, white, and red and is made from 100% calf skin with the fashion house logo on the front. Now get this, the bags have an organic cotton canvas lining, and to keep it clean, all you need to do is wipe it with a soft cloth.
Then by the looks of it, now the same bag them I have throw down in my trunk when I use go supermarket, and big shiny looking bag there. Now if I start put them on sale because I have a lot of them. So what is calf skin?
Alright, so this is the skin of the calf.
Oh, cow skin. So is it worth it though? People actually buy these bags?
I mean, it is Balenciaga. It's a high-end fashion brand. People are gonna buy it. But let's get more into it. The Barb's East-West shopper bag has the two regular top handles with two removable straps. Your bags don't have a removable strap. It has an open top with one inner zip pocket and one inner patch pocket.
So them just take up the whole bag them and put zip and sit on it and sell it for $2,090.
Guess why it is worth the $2,090? The bags are made in Italy, and on the official page of the fashion brand, a model can be seen wearing the bag and pairing it with sunglasses, demonstrating how the bag can be worn casually. You can wear it as an accessory, basically.
So you would wear one of these bags?
No.
Or use one of these bags to go out?
If you're going on vacation, and you can pack your stuff in the bag.
I used to use these bags to carry breadfruit when I go country. I carry breadfruit in them and pear. Then I used to pack in these bags.
Funny enough, you should say that photographs of the bag have been circulating on social media as users make jokes about it being similar to cheaper alternatives. One person wrote, "This looks exactly like the bag my grandma used to take our food in when she went to the market." Another person added, "We've been using this before since I was born."
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. I'm gonna put my own them on eBay and Amazon. I won't sell them so expensive, but I can see what I can get for them.
Any price in mind?
I'll sell mine for about $150 US.
That's it for Fashion Forward this week. I'm Shamara.
And I'm DJ Lollipop, the party fanatic.
See you next week.
All right, thank you. There's Shamara Preston and DJ Lollipop for Fashion Forward. And now we have the real fashionista joining us, model, artist. Hello, D'Angel, welcome.
Hi,
good night. Hi, we can see you, of course. No, you have to talk to us. Since Fashion Forward just ended, you're always looking fab, D'Angel. From your hairstyle to your outfit to your shoe, you're always mixing and matching. And in one word, popping. What's your fashion secret?
Thank you. I try. I tend to do mean fashion, you know. Yeah, I'm not a trend follower. I kind of set my own trends. Mm-hmm. I'm not really caught up in what's wearing. Mm-hmm. I just tend to do me. Mm-hmm. You know, I still know what's wearing, but I tend to kind of mix and match and just make it my own.
And because you look good doing it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to start right there because we see you in your logoed shirt, Spread a Little Love. I remember when you started this, it was a Christmas ago. It was you and Marco Dean that was out in the streets. We see where you have been working assiduously. Even today, you were out on the street doing it. Talk to us about your Spread a Little Love Foundation. Mm-hmm. And we see that you're absolutely passionate about this initiative.
Yeah, very passionate about giving back. All day today I was on the road after coming to get buzzy with EBUZZ, of course.
Hello.
We're up to date to the Wagwan. Mm-hmm. All right then. It has been around from 2018, 17, but it wasn't this active. I did my first donation at the infirmary in Spanish Town. That's my hometown where I'm from. And after that, it just been quiet. And since the pandemic, no, before the pandemic, my son, always give this elderly down Barbican Road. Every time he's coming from school, he always save him lunch money and give him. So that kind of prompted me to get back jump started.
Yeah.
So immediately after that, pandemic struck. That's in May 2020. So I said, you know what? Marketing prompted me by giving back to that elderly, and then the pandemic again double prompted me. So I said, you know what? Let's hit the ground running again with the foundation. What can I do? The pandemic is coming. I wasn't even thinking about myself. I was just saying, what can I do to help? The pandemic is coming, and it seems like it's going to be crazy. So I did a benefit concert, and the funds that I raised, I got sponsorship from Honey Bun, CB Chicken, Cows, and of course Rave Wholesale in Spanish Town. And I just went all out and I fed over 1,000 people, gave them care packages in May, June. And from then we just keep going. Now the lockdown, so people always look to me for food with my foundation. So we're kind of expanding now. So in the lockdown year, I've gotten a lot more awareness on the foundation because people, they're home, so people have more time on their hands to kind of really narrow in on everything that's going on. And the foundation has been on the forefront, which I really appreciate. And I'm doing a lot. I'm doing a lot right now with my foundation, feeding the multitude.
You're doing it on your own though, the Angel, because I know sometimes I see you out on the street with your bags. Me only see, I know a camera person is there, but ultimately I just see, you one woman in the street handing out your care packages to persons. Do you have the assistance? Do you want help? What do you want for to spread more love?
I mean, I always want help, but I believe in just getting up and just doing my thing. When I did the 1,000 care package in Spanish Town at the park, I had a full support of persons from the Spare Little Love team. We have a lot of people, depends on what I do. But for now, I know people doing their own thing, people busy, and we have short time to do anything. So I just grab my sister, grab a cameraman, and we just go there. And I've been all over the place. I've been in every community, most communities, because I'm fearless and I'm spreading love. So I'm getting back the love. So it's like, when I really think it's a problem, it's a burden. And, we just go out there and we just do it. Because, as I say, everybody do their own thing. And this is my thing. I love it. I'm passionate about it. Even sometimes I'm going out there, I'm not even eat from morning. So I'm committed. I'm committed. So not everybody will be as committed. But when we need help, we call and we don't get help. I'll get help if I need help.
All right, the Angel. So you run a foundation. You're a mom. You're an entertainer. You're an entrepreneur. How you maintain the balance? What is your secret?
And I'm also an actress. Don't leave that out.
Yes. Oh, you forget that.
You can't forget that.
Yeah.
All of my most of the actors went viral. Pamela, the news anchor.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorites. And Susie the Cook. I have Ashley, the weird uptown girl. Sometimes I wonder how me do it. But when you have a drive and a zeal and a passion for something, it's like I just don't see myself not doing what I'm doing. It's a childhood dream, and it's just manifesting. And I've had challenges, but I love challenges because if without challenge, you're not gonna know what you should do to overcome them. So I don't mind challenges because it's just a stepping stone to greatness, and it just tests me to know how good I am at doing it, and the challenges I have to face to overcome. And then when I do overcome, how great it feels to be who I am today. So I think it's a blessing. I have a support family team that supports me in everything I do. If you want to see my mother rock out flour, rice, sugar, you want to see my mother and the elderly, And but she looks so good. You can't tell, but it's what it is. And you know, I have a strong family support that believes in what I do. And I believe in myself. My son believes in me. So I have so much you know, things, persons that believe in me that I can't fail. I can't fail myself.
Yeah.
Most of it. So I think those are the things that really keeps me going, you know?
Yeah.
And you know, the angel, you glow, you have that inner glow. And you know, like you mentioned, it's the pandemic, it's the lockdown. A lot of persons, including entertainers and businesses, they had to pivot during this pandemic. And hello, we know that you have pivoted, you have found creative and innovative ways to earn. So talk to us now about that, and what were some of the strategic plans or ideas that came to you when you decided that, look, not only will I survive, but I will thrive.
Can I tell you, I did pivot 360. I pivot. 360 pivot. Wow, we just know that here what. I have to survive. I have my son, I have my family, and I'm not going to go under. So whatever I have to do to survive, as long as it's my honest bread. So I find different ways of surviving, and you know, and I'm surviving. And every little opportunity I get, I tend to incorporate my foundation, because I go in pocket right through. It's like I'm always going in my pocket. Today, we identified a man through my foundation, an elderly in Spanish Town, but you know, Mr. Pines, and he's living in a deplorable condition. The house that he's living in is going to fall down on him any minute now. It's going to tear down, capsize, because the one next door tear down. Mr. Pines, he lost his only child. So it's just the community really taking care of him. The video is on my page. It went viral. Mr. Pines is true of you. Mr. Pines is fun. So I just say, you know what, Angels Foundation. And I refer to my donors as angels. I said, you know what, let this be the first house that you build through my foundation. And we're going to do it for Mr. Pines. Wow. Today when we go out on the road, the donors will never really get in enough money as yet. Because I know they'll get it. I'm going in a pocket. I'm back to school. I'm just now watching my face. Because I know that God is going to bless me. You understand? Abundantly. And as he has, you know, as he is already doing. So I have to go in my pocket and to pay for some of the material, because we need the work to start. Because to earth, since we're under weather watch, storm and all kind of something. And if one storm comes, that house there, that's enough. That's going to be it. So, you know, we have to just make sure that, you know, we have to just make sure, say, what I set out to do, I'm going to do it. So, you know, I'm surviving and God is blessing me.
Wow. So, the Angel, you said you're an actress, right? Tell us about that. How did that come about?
From the born, me act. From the born, me act. But at the time, when I used to do a lot of things on social media, people say, me mad. Not understanding that my personality. Yeah. I know fish ever. I'm always bubbly. I'm always outgoing. I'm always cracking jokes. But sometimes my jokes is too hilarious. They say me mad. I take it because my initial is MAD. Okay? So, I take it. I've been performing arts from my local Pitney in front of my family. That's where I started. Growing up in Spanish Town, I used to go to YWCA, Young Women Christian Association, where I do performing arts, acting. You know what? It's a natural part of me. Because once you're not a natural, that can just fade away. You understand? So I'm happy that during the pandemic, I could showcase that side of my talent, where I can actually let people know how hilarious I am through my many different characters. So from the inbound talent, from your Pitney man, you're born with the talent, man. Inbound.
And as you mentioned that, you know, you have multiple personalities and, you know, you're a free spirit, you're outgoing, and ultimately you will do what you want to do. Because I remember back in, I think it was 2020, when you announced that, you know, you're a part of OnlyFans, and there were heavy backlash, you know, with people giving their opinions as it relates to what they think you should or should not do. How has being a part of this platform impacted your life?
I just pivoted out. I just pivoted my way to the top. All right, listen. When people talk, I don't matter that because they're not paying my bills. And if hungry kill me today, they're not going to feed me. Okay? So, and so at the end of the day, I'm just doing, my honest breaks and prepare and, and surviving. Some people kind of tend to get over that because they realize the angel now stop, she now quit, she now go nowhere. You understand? And then people can find a way out to set up shop for themselves because at the end of the day, I've worked hard enough where I can treat myself. I can start another business, which I'm gonna share with you guys soon. Okay. May I set up shop? So instead of you watch my bag and watching me, I do to survive, and I kill nobody, and I rob, and I steal. And when I used to post pictures on Instagram, because I'm a model, so my aesthetics is period sexy. Even though I have on a jeans, people say she's sexy, so I don't have to be naked or whatever no one claims or in a bikini or whatever to be sexy. I can be in a long dress, which is on my page. I dress every different type of way. Yeah. You understand where sexiness is concerned? I can bring that sexy because I'm a model. I know how to do that, and I'm not ashamed of my body. So whenever we post on Instagram, they used to report my page a lot. Whenever I post sexy pictures, they report my page a lot. So this platform came up where I can earn and post pictures without without any restriction. So I just said, it's a good business move for me, and I just took the opportunity, and I have no regrets. And it's more right now. I don't know, but I did for hungry right through.
The angel, just know you just know you spoke about some of the challenges that you faced. What keeps you motivated? We see it on social media. What keeps you going really?
It's the God in me. God. Me is my biggest motivator. Me, I'm the biggest motivator. But my son, oh my God, my family. You hear I mention God first because him go to every time. I don't know what else to do because you tell people your business, they run go chat it. You understand? You can't put somebody around you because people, they are Judas, they are wicked. So you have to have a relationship with somebody that you can talk to. I can talk to my mother. Mother is like my best friend. I'm going to talk to God. Whenever I have any downtime, because I've had it. Yeah. But I don't hold my head down in shame. I just hold up my head because I'm always like, I'm going to win and I'm a winner and you can't tell me nothing. And once we talk to my God, I'm all right. You understand? I want the people who love me the most, comfortable and happy with me, good with a response to nobody. And once you stand up for that, people have to accept you and love you. People love me like I cook food. But there I'm going to have my challenges where the same people that love me are going to cost me. But you have to just stand up for yourself and make them know, say, you have to accept it, as this, you have to accept it, you have to accept it. Yeah. So, when you stand up for yourself, and the people are going to look for it and say, sir, true, sir, oh, okay. Yeah, things will happen that alarm and shock people, but at the end of the day, I have so much side to me. So if there's one side to me you don't like, well, go like the other side, because I have a whole heap of side to me. So that's the difference with me. I'm blessed with so much talent, so that's the different thing about me. I don't cut you. I have fans up to 80, 90-year-old. People look up to me. And I wish me really appreciate that. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. 2-year-old up to 100.
Speaking about blessings, and you mentioned briefly, D'Angel, just now that you treated yourself. It is all across social media platforms after you shared a video with your brand new BMW X4 16 mil cash. Cash, leaving tongues wagging with persons saying, "What? OnlyFans? D'Angel, step out." Talk to us. I mean, OnlyFans or music, which is more lucrative?
Right now, in the pandemic, that side is a bit more lucrative. Right now, in the pandemic. But, I mean, no, nothing lasts forever, Nothing lasts forever. So, I'm expanding myself. As I said, I'm starting up some businesses where I can sustain myself, take care of my child and my family. And that's coming soon, isn't it?
Tell us about the businesses, because you're glowing.
We can't wait. The glow are actual inborn. I get it from my mother. I get the glow from my mother. Which finds it pick up herself because the girl's so tired. The girl's so tired. I still have managed to glow. It's just a blessing, Ishima. It's a blessing that we not even look like I. It seems like I'm a real angel. I just don't really know it yet. Because the name, whatever name you take on, whatever name you take on, you have to live the life of that. And no matter what challenges, you have to still stand up as that person. And I'm an angel in every sense of the word. And my angels, which are my fans, them can testify.
So you're not giving us any insights regarding the businesses that we can look out for or the plans, not yet? Just big things are happening.
It is kind of metaphor. Listen to me. If you somewhere you earn a little money, you have to make it use. You have to make use right? Because I've had my boutique. I started my business before music. Because that's I did at college, business management. So me have to set up my business, and then in a corona, nothing is guaranteed. Now it's a pandemic here. Nothing is guaranteed. So you have to have multiple incomes. I have a child. My son soon ready for college. I think college is not looking for money. College is not looking for money. You understand? So I have to make sure I set a provision for him. So I'm just pushing and going hard to make sure that him no go through the hardship like a mommy go through. You understand? Him no go hardship because I make sure that I provide the things my mommy really couldn't provide. But you know what my mother provided for me, the love and qualities that she instilled in me. That's a sell a shop. Me can't buy that. So big up yourself, mommy. Big up yourself on that.
All right, Angel. We are in the middle of the pandemic because we don't know, where the end is, and the vaccines are a hot topic. Do you have an opinion on the vaccines?
No.
All right, but let me ask you this though. You mentioned your son.
All right. Never imitate somebody. Guys, we want the country to go back to normality. So take your vaccine. That's it.
But let me ask you this now. As the mother of a teenager, and now we understand, children 12 and older, they have to take the vaccine in order to participate in face-to-face learning. As a mommy, what are your thoughts or your views on this?
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I mean, I know that one way or the other you have to take it. So, just like when you're born, you have to get the vaccine. So I know that one way or the other you have to take it, but the kids are being forced to do it because if they don't, they can't go back to school. So it's definitely up to a parent if they want to do it or not. But if the parents then want to put them go back to school because we want back to life, it's like we going to school as well. Parents have to work. We have so much things to do and we try, pay the bills. So it's too much. So parents really want to go back to school. I think they're not really learn nothing. The person having a problem with internet. So it's maybe uncomfortable to a lot of parents, but we just have to do what we have to do. It's eventually have to do it anyway. So
Wow. 16 years in the business, D'Angel, and you're gearing up for the release of your debut project, Exposed. No, what's the story behind this title?
Touch me in the worst way, Monday to Thursday, make my body cool on a Friday, let me want it back on a Saturday, twice on a Sunday. All right, you have to know how to bounce back from situations, and no matter how it looks negative, you have to be positive and you have to, make it make sense. So when I was illegally exposed by some evil persons, I don't know who did it, I channeled myself into what I do best, music, writing. So I wrote a song entitled Exposed. I would say, this is no one, this is never get, because I don't back down from nothing at all, right? So from that, and I notice people always say, I'm always stuck in a little box because D'Angel, Michelle is two different people. Michelle is a mother. Michelle is is a philanthropist. All kind of other things. D'Angel and the entertainer, the artist, we go up on stage, fearless. But I it's like me always Michelle ever hold back the angel in one box. You understand? She said, "One step up, tell her, hold her back." So I decided to just let go and just see me. I'm grown, I'm sexy, and I just decided to just express myself in this EP entitled Exposed. It is the sexier side of me in my music, and Exposed video is the sexiest video I've ever done. I was very shy doing this video, but I just...
No, so this video sound like it triple X.
I was very shy doing this video, and I just worked with producers that are, directors that I'm comfortable with. And I allow nobody else to come on set because I'm just so shy, but I just let go and just say, I'm going to do this. And the video is over 2 million views. So from the whole backlash and the exposing of my pictures and all of that, it leads to greatness, which is music. So I'm channeling everything positive. So expose have all of that. It tells you the kind of man we want. It tells you the qualities that he has to have. It tells you the things that we... Play something. Look out for this. We can't even tell you. And I have great producers on it. We have the likes of Sly and Robbie, Black Sheep Music, Good Production, and we have singer, Rory, One Pop Music. It's a great EP. I'm singing and it's sexy.
Any collaborations, or it's just all D'Angel, and how many tracks?
It's about... I did about 12, and we're officially released in 7. It's on me. The producer, one of the producers, trying to get a collaboration. But for me, I'm telling him that, listen, this is my story, and if that doesn't work, just leave it alone. And as I say, God always leads my path. So if collab for dip on it, collab will go dip on it. If the collab not for dip on it, it now go dip on it. So when the EP drops, you will hear, guys. You will hear. But
when
I know
is the release date?
Yeah. When?
It does this year. It not past this year. It cannot pass this year. It not pass this year. You understand? But I don't know which day exactly, but it will be ready. I'm going to send out the pre-order information. You know me, this is my first ever EP. So you know, the sleepless night. Sleepless night. So everybody will know when it drops. And I'm just hoping that it will be what everybody is everybody will love it. Yeah. I'm sure they will.
No, Sham, I don't know if you've seen D'Angel in her kitchen cooking, or even if she travel and she's overseas, she finds some kitchen and she is whipping up a meal on camera. D'Angel, what is your favorite thing to cook? Like when you cook that people say, no, you put your foot in it. This is wicked.
I don't know. I mean, I realize people love my cooking videos to the point where it prompts me to do a YouTube channel. So I have a YouTube channel, guys. Oh, could I forget that? It's called The Angel Mad. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Me are running a heels. I'm just going on with the maddest things that you can ever think of, where normal people don't do unless you're mad. So yeah, the cooking videos. People love to cook everything. We cook callaloo and saltfish. Somebody's in the road. Me watch a video. I cook callaloo. Me cook stew peas. Watch a video. I cook stew peas. Me cook curry chicken. That was the first one that went viral. I cook with different things in it, My curry chicken, I cook with love. So me extra me cook, and me very meticulous. Me clean up. So all of them stuff that people really like, and to see me in the kitchen, people like it. So I think I need to do more. But I don't even know. I don't even have time for myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for myself.
I mean, we can see D'Angel, nothing wrong with it here. Stop the extraness.
It's nice, but I'm just letting you know that I am also a cosmetologist, but I don't pursue that. But I can help myself.
You did your own hair?
Yeah.
Like to cut it as well? Like you did the whole bob?
No.
Because we're so what? Because that bob is sharp, it's popping, it works, it suits you as well.
You know that, thank you. You know that it cut and just keep growing like this and just forming. Big up yourself, dear. bad cut here. From me here cut all long, it don't cut back, it just a grow up and just a farm like this.
Okay.
It's short. Yeah. So I can help myself. So with the many talents that I have, sometimes I'm gonna lose my mind. But I have a production team that's really amazing. I want to acknowledge Ray Russell. He's very talented and he's our own local producer. He's the one who's responsible for all my many talents, the character I should say, that I'm putting out there, the Pamela, the Ashley, the Susie. You know, you have to have talented people around me to bring my talent. No. It just not gonna work. And Daniel as well, he joins the team as well to create more, because a lot of the things that we see put out there, the Pamela, it's just me and one other producer, which is Ray Russell. It's just me and him, but because we're so talented, we're bouncing off each other. And people are going to think it's one host of people. It's just two people, me and him. I always pray for gifted people, because when you have 10 people and sometimes 10 of them make one. But you just have one person with the can do the 10 things. You understand? But no,
let me ask you this though, the Angel, because in everything that we do, we still have to have some time to ourselves to regroup and find our center, because, you know, wear and tear is real, you know, like not being able to pour back into yourself. So you're pouring into all these things that you're doing. In addition to, we know how much it takes to be a mom and pour into your child. Who pours into the Angel, and how do you recuperate?
Me pouring on me. Me pour into me. How I recuperate when I sleep and wake up, I'm good enough. When we sleep, I wake up back. Thank you, Jesus. I'm ready for the next day. But sorry, what I tend to do, Kishima, we just have prayer and worship. To be honest, I do my little prayer and worship sometimes, and that to me is good thing. And we just say, all right, then we can conquer the world now. That's pretty much it. Because we can't go nowhere, we can't go party, we can't go nowhere, we can't. And sometimes I do a little liming here and there, but because of the whole lockdown, but my greatest recuperating more time and regrouping and pouring into self and all these things is when we have my little praise and worship. Sometimes I do it some morning I do it some morning, sometime an hour, 2 hours. You know, I'm doing a little fast, a little praise and worship and so. And we just feel good to take on anything, because we know it rough out there. You know,
the Angel, persons that want to assist with the foundation, how can they get in contact with you?
All right. On social media, it's the Angel Music. Once you go on there, you find me and you see all the numbers. You can send me an email, angelsproduction@gmail.com. I also have different donation mediums where you can donate. Everything is on my Instagram page. Okay. You know, social media is the biggest platform right now. So guys, you can go over there. You can do cash, you can do kind, because right now we're building Mr. Pine's house, and we need material. I need material. Not even want, me need material. So you can message me, send me a DM, whatever you can. I'm extending the foundation now, not only just food, but we're trying to help more. So now I'm building Mr. Pine's house from this, and hopefully we can help more people to live a normal and decent life by helping them with homes, helping them to set up a little business. Because we give a bag of food, when the food done, what do you do next? So there's so much things happening where we can identify people. I definitely need a personal assistant because it's just
too much.
Definitely need that, but understand that it's for charity. Please. That's why I do it myself, Kishima, because I don't want to bother nobody. I do not want to bother nobody. But I definitely need that because I have in-house people, but as I say, everybody doing their own. When them get a little 3D, everybody run up and down. So they run up and do my personal thing. So which is my foundation and other things. So that's just me. So I mean, all the help is needed all the time. So I am really, really need the help. If you can pop barrel, send come. We are doing a drive as well for tablets. Persons reaching out to me for tablets for students. They don't have no money for buying a tablet. They don't have $1. So I called up a company and I won't say the name. And I'm trying to get tablets. I'm trying to partner with them to get tablets at a discounted rate. Or if they're willing to give me free, me take it. So I've already reached out to my angels all over the world and let them know that we're in need of tablets here. It's not going to be easy for a company to give me free nothing right now because of the pandemic. Everybody's losing. So we're trying to partner with them to get a discounted rate. So we need the help here at Angels Foundation. Either cash or kind will be accepted.
Wow, D'Angel, we wish you all the best. Continue doing great. I don't know if you saw some of the messages coming up on Facebook as the conversation goes on. People are like, love D'Angel, and so. But thank you so much, for joining us. We're looking forward to expose and, continue to glow, continue to do great, and the possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
Endless. Thank you so much for having me. IRFM is like home. Big up yourself, Kishima, and the possibilities, as you said, endless. Endless.
Yeah, continue to spread a little love. People are feeling it.
Spread a little love. You're going to hear a lot more about spread a little love because that's what we do here at Angels Foundation and so much more. Mwah. Thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you so much, D'Angel. Always bubbly, always glowing, always a ball of excitement. Thank you, D'Angel. Spread a little love. You can go on her Instagram right now at D'Angel Music and check out the links and see how you can participate and contribute to her Spread a Little Love Foundation. Yeah. Stick and stay. See you on the flip side of this break.
Hey, yo! It's Bounty Killer in the building, checking out
the #1 station.
As we come back, Kish, we're going to the RFM Dancehall chart recap with DJ Brian and DJ Collision.
This is the Guinness Dancehall Top 10 Countdown.
I wonder who really run dancehall. Who really have the #1 song?
All the youths them want to know.
Who run dancehall?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah!
Coming in at number 10, we have Spice, Shaggy, Sean Paul. Go down there.
Coming in at number 9, we have Governor, Chopper Chop.
Number 8, Ritical, Chosen.
Number 7, Squash, Racketeer.
Number 6, Lali, Tippinite.
Number 5, 450, Imperfection.
Number 4, Shensia, Run Run.
Number 3, Diani, featuring Jada Kingdom, Feelings.
Number 2, Massacre, Special. I wonder if I'm ready for the number. #1 song for this week is Intense. Yo, boys.
I sound doing it like this, kid, we in Nigeria. Voodoo at excellence, yeah, homeboys. Money now estimate, get up with the oil ring, load up with enough to pay. Leads, they am bang and bang enough, so we dog them under your lunch up another beat. Mark X with a crown, you know, see the plate. Big food, jack dog, make us celebrate. Costa Rica, Espanol, client. Top chopper, choppy line dialing. Cash up, that a instant wiring. On the mic, I'll sing like violin. Hey baby, if you could buy a ring. Big spenders, the knock of their head, man.
Big song, a big song. The Guinness Top 10 charts is where it happens. Only big songs make this chart.
Dancehall can't stand.
Dancehall, I mean everything.
All right, welcome back here inside the EBUZZ. Big up, of course, the DJ Collision and DJ Brian for the Guinness Top 10 Dancehall chart.
Yeah.
Sham, we have 3 minutes remaining. Do you think we can squeeze one call?
Maybe we can. Maybe
All right,
we
so let's see if we
can
can take one dege call. The numbers to call right now are 974-5051,
974-5043,
or 974-5079. So taking your question, comments, big ups.
Mm-hmm. In the meantime, though, Kish, we are now seeing where the JCF they are investigating some TikTok videos with some police officers. What do you think about that?
I saw that, and I'm just thinking that it was silly of the officers all dressed in their uniforms,
yeah,
from head to toe and holding their
rifle
tool. You know, some persons, depending on your job, you would be holding a pen or your laptop or whatever you use, but then they're holding their rifles and they're doing it. Their faces are there, you know, in the video, and the type of song that they're actually miming to, the lyrics of the song, like, it's a no-brainer that is something that would undoubtedly cause problems.
We have a call. Hi, caller.
Let's
Good
call
night.
you live.
Good night, caller.
Hello, good evening.
Hi.
Hi, good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
It's Carlton from Monday.
Hi, Carlton from Mandeville. Boy, you're peeing loud.
Because a country, man, Manchester, you know.
No, oh, big up Manchester, country, nice one. So, what do you think about the current happenings in Jamaica, from the cruise ship that docked in Ocho-Rios to
the resignation today?
Resignations today, 3 resignations in one day.
To the police officers on social media. Caller, that video
Lollipop just
is from years ago.
Creating problems.
Lollipop is just being lollipop. That's an old video though.
Oh, just like how Flight Green and say old video.
Lollipop.
Caller, I cannot speak to that. I wasn't there.
I'll be here mix up and go. I like 450 music. You don't know. Young youth
Yeah.
real, you know.
Yeah, man. Big up to 450. You know how we do it on the EBUZZ. We always provide a platform for young and upcoming talent, and also help to nurture them in the process. And, you know, we don't just have the one conversation with them, but we'll have, you know, follow-up conversations to see how they are and facilitate more interviews. So the possibilities are endless, and, you know, he seemed very ready to take on the road. So we wish him all the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, real.
All right, caller.
Big up one time, listen.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on.
Mr. Neville in my town, listen, you know. Big up good intent that I'm my own place. You know what I know, cause my co-nation already. Just up kish.
All right.
No, Shamar Western.
Hi. All right. Big up yourself. Give thanks for calling. Big up to Manchester. And just like that, Sham, it is 10 o'clock in the eye. So want to say a big thank you to D'Angel. A big thank you also to 450, our music artist. And you want to big up the team?
Yes, a special big up to Sandrika Masters, our producer, technical operator, DJ Lollipop, our studio engineer, DJ Kemar, telephone operator, Jody K. Tucker, and the man keeping us connected on social media, Peter Bradber. A special
all right,
thank
that's
you.
our time when I say a big thank you to all our listeners and everyone who participated via our social media online platforms. We see you, and even the messages that came in that said, look, I disagree. That is fine. Awesome conversations. Keep it coming. Keep participating. One love. I'm Kishima Francis.
I'm Shamara Preston.
Mutabaruka is up next with The Cutting Edge. We're out.
Moving forward.